Hi everybody. This is my second time recording this video. It is currently 2:30 in the morning, and the reason why I'm recording this again is because the last one I recorded was on slow-mo. So we're just gonna do this again. Let's pray I don't wake everybody up in my household. Okay. Hey, 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 yeah. Bitty, bitty, bum, bum. Bitty, boy. Okay, this is going to sound a little melodramatic, but I have been in love with Selena ever since I was about 4 years old. Everything from mimicking her washing machine dance moves to belting my heart out to all of her songs. I mean, I suffered my first heartbreak listening to Amor Prohibido before I even had my first boyfriend. And I thrived in my teen years. But, you know, it wasn't only Selena's music that captivated me. No, it was her entire aura, physically and spiritually. And of course, her perfect Latina body. Con chile y cilantro, con sal y limón. 50 centavos cada uno para comer nuestro lonche. Corrimos, en vez de la casa, 2 cuadras. Con todas cosas buenas en las manos, sí, siéntate. Comimos rápido, hasta que no quedaba nada. Did you believe you were overweight? No. No, I could fold the waist of my jeans over twice. I could fit my fingers in the spaces between my ribs. Tiara, a patient of mine, began developing an eating disorder when she was only 8 years old. As an immigrant, she felt as if her physical appearance didn't fit into American culture. I mean, historically, an eating disorder was thought to be a white upper class phenomenon. And you know, to think that most research was, and still is, conducted among solely this population. One of the things that I found most difficult during my daughter's struggle with an eating disorder was how to fulfill my role as a parent, even when the expert's advice ran completely counter to my Mexican instincts. I knew my daughter's behavior demanded punishment, but the therapist would tell me to let her handle it, to remember that she was punishing herself in more ways than I could ever imagine, and that she didn't need any more punishment. I wanted to help, but there is only so much you can do behind a closed, locked bathroom door. Growing up in a Hispanic family, everybody always had the weirdest nicknames. My tia Shorty, my tio Pee-wee, my grandma was La Jepa, and mine was the most obvious of all. Gordita, Gordy for short. Yes, this nickname is quite embarrassing, and I wish the excuse, "it's my culture," was valid. It's not. Like me, most Hispanic kids were taught to eat all of the food on their plate growing up, and were ashamed if they weren't able to, causing most of us to think overeating as the norm. Culture was able to provide some sort of protectiveness against the development of a binge eating disorder. Yet for years now, this protectiveness has eroded. Something we, as a whole, have refused to understand. So, using the novel Things No One Will Tell Fat Girls by Jess Baker, the poetry for fat girls who consider starvation when bulimia wasn't enough by Rachel Wiley, Peluda by Marysa Lozano Olivia, Cool Salsa by Lori Benson, and articles from Billboard, BuzzFeed, and the National Eating Disorders Association. a program. Sucking it in for my sister. A girl who was forced to stay behind closed doors, helping herself one bite at a time. With her bedazzled bustiers and her high-waisted pants, Selena was able to feel sexy without objectifying her image. And you know, of course, my parents have always been really strict on me about it, not my physical appearance. Growing up in a household that was always on edge about la migra, I was always told to look just like everybody else. You know, with this, my favorite Mexican dishes happen to disappear to avoid weight gain. Because as you know, Chicanas are curvy and voluptuous. Nalgona, if you know what I mean. Recent studies have shown that Latinas have eating disorders at rates comparable to or greater than non-Latino whites. Something we have not seemed to comprehend. You know, Tiara was unable to reach out to her family. And she says that the professionals didn't understand the cultural factors that came along with an eating disorder, even after she sought help. I understand that our skin is a different color, yes, but our ears still work the same. And I think that it's time that we finally start listening. With chili and salt and lemon, 50 cents each to eat our lunch. We ran 2 blocks instead of home with all good things in our hands, and then we'd sit and we ate fast until there was nothing left. I stood on this scale every morning. Before school and after I exercised, before and after I ate, before and after I threw up. And you know, I only ever started doing it again after my parents started making me sit with them for supper. They had caught me spitting food into my napkin, so I was only allowed cloth and couldn't keep it on my lap. So I collected Ziploc bags. Yeah, gallon-sized, and I filled them, kept them in a suitcase, and tucked the suitcase under my bed. And whenever my room started to stink, I would sneak out into the backyard with a spade and bury them. I don't know what the point was of keeping them. Why I needed them so close. You know, I wish I could tell you that I'm loving myself. Right here and right now, exactly how I am. I mean, isn't that what this is all about? But tonight, ice cream is clinging to my arm hairs like a dress that will never fit me again. But you don't want to listen to me, so I don't even get to talk about myself. You know, I wish I could tell you that I didn't have to worry about taking too long and somebody on the other side of that door asking me what the hell I am doing. And I keep saying I am so sorry, referring to the breadcrumbs that I have been sitting in. You know, they had left this mess without thinking that I would have to stay here in it. And I hear it all the time. You know, I don't get why you're doing this to yourself. Why are you doing this? You look so healthy. I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate my body, and I hate myself for it. You know, I hate the fact that I've had to sit behind a closed, locked door. I hate the fact that I've been slowly killing myself every single single day, and I'm totally okay with it. I hate the fact that my parents brought me to this country for freedom. When in reality, every single day they were telling me that my body is wrong and trapping me inside of it, and I hated you. I hated you for making me apologize for the way that I look. You know, I think about the most American thing I have ever done. And it is hide in this bathroom. Sometimes you have to listen to your gut. Remember that you are in uncharted territory and you are capable of making mistakes. But please, be kind to yourself. Did you ever feel alone in your illness? Yes. But you know, now I want you to look at my body and tell me what is wrong with it, because I am dying to know. I have tools and I have a mind that work in unexplainable ways. There are no happy endings for us. Put that on your websites. Damn, I really hope that wasn't in slow-mo.